You know, we're out here at Story Creek Outfitters, and this is, I think, my 7th year. And I've shot 5 big bucks. To go 5 for 7, it's absolutely incredible, and there's no question it's because we just don't quit.
Come on, let's get closer.
I absolutely love kicking off the season in Colorado out at Joey Menegotti's place each and every year. Now, to me, one of the reasons I love this so much is because this place is so conducive to spot and stock hunting. They've got numerous places where you can get up high and you can see these deer for a long ways up. The hard part is, well, sometimes you see them, that doesn't mean you can get to them, and it does not mean you can put a stock on them. But you can see them and try to make a plan. And over the years, I've been going here time and time again, and you learn things. You learn to be patient. You don't push it. You wait until the time is right, and that's where you can find your most success. And honestly, you want to be aggressive as a spot and stock hunter, but I think patience is even more important. The longer you can wait till all the conditions are right, then get in and make your move, the better off you're going to be. You know, we're out here at Story Creek Outfitters, and this is, I think, my 7th year, and I've shot 5 big bucks. To go 5 for 7, it's absolutely incredible, and there's no question it's because we just don't quit. The year before, another absolute monster. Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. We finally got in on that big buck. This is what makes things so special. Plus, when you can go places that are so much fun and have such great people, that always helps, and definitely helps to have the number of mule deer that they have. We're out here in Colorado at Story Creek Outfitters getting ready for my first hunt of the season. This year I've got the Matthews Prima bow. It's set at 64 pounds. I'm shooting the Easton 4mm full metal jackets. I absolutely love these. And I've got a Rage Hypodermic NC+P along with the HHA Sports Tetra Max. That's just a dial sight. So all I have to do is range. It can go all the way from 20 to 100. So should be in great shape. I'm excited to get out there. It's going to be another fun year in Colorado. Can't wait to get after those muleys.
Every September it seems like it gets hotter and hotter out here. Early mornings, late evenings are the best time for deer movement. Middle of the day, don't take long in the mornings. Them deer are hitting the shade and bedding up. And middle of the day, we like to let them lay, especially if they're not in the right spot, in a good spot where we can make a move on them. We just try to let them lay and wait for the evening and see what happens. We spot and stalk antelope, and it is super tough, but it's a lot of fun because if you mess a stalk up, you can go find you another one. One thing about antelope, they're out there all day long.
Now, a few years back, I had an unbelievable spot and stock antelope hunt. I'd be so happy with any antelope, but to get this antelope decoying them, it's incredible. If anybody has ever tried spot and stalking antelope with a bow, it is not easy. And to take a big, old, mature buck like this, now this is not something you see every day. He's actually got a prong growing right off his nose. As if this wasn't a cool enough buck, then you get that. Never seen that before.
This segment was brought to you by DSG Outerwear, doing something great for women in the outdoors by outfitting with the ultimate in fit, function, warmth, and comfort in women's hunting gear. Designed specifically for women, by women. Outfitting every season from sizes extra, extra small to 5XL. Visit dsgouterwear.com to find a retailer near you. This segment was brought to you by Sportsman's Alliance, protecting hunting, fishing, and trapping while promoting our outdoor heritage.
Did you know the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service announced the final delisting rule for gray wolves in the lower 48 states? In 2019, FWS proposed lifting the endangered status of most wolves in the lower 48 states, leaving federal protections in place for a small population of Mexican wolves in the Southwest. Today's announcement paves the way for state wildlife agencies to once again resume management on wolves, marking their successful departure from the Endangered Species Act protections. The Sportsman's Alliance Foundation has long sought the delisting of recovered wolves and has been a leading advocate in both litigation to defend wolf delisting decisions and through legal decisions and comments to the agencies. Over the past 4 decades, wolf populations across the country have rebounded sharply, far surpassing the established recovery goals, thereby dictating the need to move forward with the more active management strategies. We're out here in Colorado on my first mule deer hunt of the year, and it has been an action-packed hunt. We have had so many incredible opportunities, and one thing that I use every single day, well, that is the Hunt Stand app. The very first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I check the weather. The weather is so important when you're hunting, and for us, spot and stock hunting, the wind is important as well. It determines where we're gonna go, how far we can get in and do stalks. That extra wind covers a lot of sound. This is something that's super useful. We're out here in Colorado absolutely having a blast, and the Hunt Stand app is right here helping us along the way. We just spotted a big buck right down below. We were actually looking at another one across. I think he's in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, he's in a good spot. I mean, if the wind keeps blowing like it is now, I think we could slip around here and make a move on him.
When you're looking for those old, mature, big bucks, they don't make that many mistakes. They didn't get big by making mistakes. So to me, it's almost like a chess game. You spot the deer you want, and it takes time to get in there and to make it happen. You are going to make mistakes, but the important thing, I believe, is always learning from them, trying to get better on each and every stalk. I think he heard us.
Yeah, he heard us. When we spotted him, the wind was howling, and we had a short window of opportunity, and as soon as we got into our stalk, about halfway down there, that wind just died down, and I saw him pick his head up a couple times, and it's way too still. It got way too quiet. Well, when I was watching him and I was standing there and you were coming behind me, that's when he'd pick his head up.
I heard you step on a stick.
He didn't.
I did.
He didn't. That's what matters.
We've got a really nice buck spotted here. Got up high, beautiful evening, not a lot of wind. Unfortunately, he's all by himself, but we just can't get to him in time. The wind's not quite right, losing light. Hopefully he's gonna stay there for morning.
Yeah.
Or at least that's the story he's trying to tell me. He's a nice deer.
He's in a good area. I mean, this is a good canyon, and like I said, we just found him. He's a really nice deer. We got, 5 days
We don't need to wait that long. We're gonna go after him in the morning.
Wait a minute.
Please.
Okay. Yeah, he's a good deer, so.
And he doesn't have any friends, so that's a bonus.
Right now, he might get a bunch of buddies in the night. Yeah.
It's early in the hunt, and by not putting a lot of pressure on these deer, they don't go nowhere. We know where to find them the next day, the next evening. Basically a chess match. And you just gotta be putting your time in, putting your moves in, and sooner or later, stars will line up.
We were trying to pattern these bucks out. We were trying to figure out where they're watering, where they're feeding, and I just felt like we were always just a little behind the 8 ball.
Okay. So you see that goofy horn buck? He's gonna walk right there where he's at. He's 75 yards. He's coming up right now.
This segment was brought to you by Boss Buck. For the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market, choose Boss Buck feeders. Now you're getting serious. Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Winchester, the American legend. Silencer Central, silencers made simple. Get better blood trails and quicker kills with Easton Axis arrows. HHA Sports, range, dial, shoot. Scent Killer Gold with Hunt Dry Technology Plus. Apply it, dry it, and go hunt. Rage Broadheads, leading the evolution in lethal technology. Spy Point, the mobile scouting solution. Sportsman's Alliance, protecting hunting, fishing, and trapping in all 50 states. Moose Utility Division, your leader in ATV and UTV accessories. Shoot United, make the shooting sports a part of your life. Cold Steel, anytime, anywhere. Hunt Stand, the #1 hunting app in the world. And these other fine sponsors.
The next morning we found this big buck that we were looking for, and he actually gained a couple buddies during the night and figured out where he was going. We put a game plan together and we got into position.
We got inside at the distance we needed, and all of a sudden one buck comes through, another buck. And we saw this kind of cool cactus buck. You know what? There's a monster in the back. I'm waiting. I am waiting for that big guy in the back.
Okay. So you see that goofy horn buck? He's gonna walk right there where he's at. He's 75 yards. He's coming up right now. He's gonna be the last one.
I just had that big buck at 75 yards. Felt like a good shot, but I think it went just right underneath of him. That deer's got nothing on him. It was a clean miss, but man, that was so close. We've been after this buck all morning. Beautiful deer. The good news is he's not very spooked.
Here's your arrow, Melissa.
All dirt.
All dirt. Yep. Clean miss. I'd rather have a clean miss than. That's all right.
No question, it's hard to gather your stuff up and say, okay, let's do it again. But that's exactly what you have to do. You have to stay confident. You have to be confident in your shooting, in yourself, in your gear, and know things happen. We all miss. We're gonna keep after it, and maybe things will finally work out.
Good thing is we got a lot of country. We can go look for more.
That's right.
You know.
I'll do better next time.
All right. Promise.
Yep.
Pinky promise.
Guess what? Can't get much worse.
That's right. It can only go
It
up.
only goes up from here. We set the bar real low.
This segment was brought to you by Matthews Archery. Elevate your archery experience with premium compound bows, accessories, apparel, and branded goods. Visit MatthewsInc.com to learn more. Winchester Deadly Passion is presented by Winchester, the American legend. Matthews Archery. DSG Outerwear, doing something great. Fleet Farm, built for real life. Nocturnal, bright, long-lasting, string-activated. Walkers, protect it or lose it. Safari Club International, first for hunters. Bog, engineered for the unknown. Boss Buck, for the most user-friendly and dependable feeder on the market. Reinhardt, the best archery targets in the world. Winchester, the American legend. And these other fine sponsors. This segment was brought to you by Safari Club International, first for hunters. Show your hunter pride by joining today at safariclub.org.
65. Come on, let's get closer.
It's amazing to think that there's times that you can't get inside an archery range in the brush when you think you're being so sneaky, and now they've got their head down and we just went for it.
55.
We had the wind in our favor, everything was right, and when I got to full draw, I literally could hardly believe that this was gonna happen. I released my arrow and it was a perfect shot.
Oh my God.
That's a good shot.
The 55 yards on that big buck. Perfect shot right where I wanted it. This time we closed the distance, took a few shots midday, we got it done.
Good job. I mean, instantly, blood is just pouring out of him. I knew it was an excellent shot, and as he turned and headed away from me, I could see the exit on the opposite side, just like you want.
Boy, is that a good feeling.
That's a perfect shot.
And it's just one of those things. It's the exact idea that you can go from thinking there's no chance this is ever gonna work to everything changing in an instant. And finally it came together. And you know, sometimes it just pays to be lucky.
Wow, look at that deer. Oh my
Great
goodness.
job.
Holy smokes. Oh my gosh.
That's a great deer.
What a frame on him. Gee. This is so incredible. We've been hunting this deer. We worked hard.
Yep.
Oh, this is so awesome. It couldn't have worked any better. I have never had an instance where all the mule deer are just all had their heads down and we just made a big move to them, and boy, did it pay off. Beautiful. We're out here in Colorado and I just smoked an absolute giant. I'm shooting a Rage Hypodermic NC plus P on an Easton full metal jacket, the 4mm. It worked incredible. He didn't go anywhere. Immediate blood right there. We got a Matthews Prima, 55 yards, and we got it done tonight. Huge blood trails and big bucks. I absolutely love it. Look at this frame. This is what I'm after every year coming out here to Colorado.
A beautiful deer.
Oh, it is. I finally redeemed myself. We had a miss earlier. That's why we stay after it. 55 yards, just perfect shot. He went nowhere.
No, he was, I mean, shot placement's awesome on this buck right here.
This
Obviously the results is laying right here on the ground is awesome.
This is all about quick decision making and being in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, the stars lined up for us today.
Look at this beautiful deer.
Found this deer last night, got on him this morning. She put it on him right here. That was a sweet shot.
We're out here at Story Creek Outfitters. I've been coming out here for 8, 9 years, spot and stock mule deer right away. This is the fastest we've ever been able to get it done. We got it down. We've got it figured out.
Yeah, we're getting better at this. We keep practicing. We're getting better, right?
I agree.
Overall, to me, you can never get enough of spot and stock mule deer hunting in those early seasons. And a lot of times it doesn't work, but boy, when it works, it sure does feel good.
Way to go, team. Whew. Oh, man.
It takes a spark to light a fire.
This segment is brought to you by HuntStand, the #1 hunting app in the world. Everything you need, all in one app. Precision mapping tools, custom map options, offline mapping, track wind and weather, real 3D, landowner information nationwide, and public hunting lands near you. Closed captioning is brought to you by Spy Point Trail Cameras. Stunning picture quality combined with leading cellular technology will keep you instantly in the loop right from your phone. Follow Melissa on Twitter @Melissa Bachman, on Facebook, facebook.com/Winchester Deadly Passion, and Instagram @Melissa_Bachman for behind the scenes footage, photos, giveaways, and much more.